Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So we talked about how to climb, get into the woods with a climber, lone wolf hand climber, one stick, four sticks, and we're gonna go into a lock on as well. Why this becomes important is because you want to um, practice how you plan on hunting. Shooting flat and ground is perfect for those normal positions, but a lot of times that is not how you will be positioned when you're going to be elevated. Not going to test that. A lot of us you're just targeting center mass, but you're not taking into account that that deer will dip. And I showed a video of that happening where I grazed a deer, which again, never knew that was a thing until later last year. So we're going to go into the tree. I'm not going to go too high, but this is something you can practice and get comfortable with. One, you just have to trust in your equipment, trust in that it's going to hold you, and then just get comfortable in what's right to you. As long as you have enough space, foot position, and just practice being elevated before the season starts will help. No matter what gear you have, you want to be able to ensure that you know how to work it and get into it. So we're going to climb on the tree. I'm not going to go too high. I'm going to do my shooting, my self-filming setup. We're going to use that as my setup. We're going to hang up the lens, my camera. I'm going to send a couple arrows, and we're going to go. Let's do it. Shooting from a tree that I absolutely despise climbing, but that's how hunting typically goes. A tree that you normally wouldn't even bother looking at becomes your primary tree. Sometimes it's not your favorite tree, so we're going to do that. So we're all set up. Let's get it, I guess. It's my first time using my setup without my it's the 360. So here, got here, we're good to go. Before we start, let me get camera arm, hanger. Got my first person angle, interview style, and then second angle, and then my bag. And my bag with my arrows. So shoot a couple arrows, we'll see. And this is also good practice too for my setup, so I can kind of see what's best that shows me as an angle. So first thing, I would probably my rangefinder saying 15, 18. And then additionally, when you're using your rangefinder, just make sure that you have the angle on there. They're straight. Sometimes they'll have an S and they'll have an L for angle. Make sure you have that on because it will be off and different, and you'll think it's your rangefinder. In reality, it will be your the settings you picked. And additionally, when it's in brush areas, sometimes you'll get different ranges. So kind of range until you feel comfortable what it is. So we're going to pull out an arrow. This would have already been loaded. Got my arrow. Make sure it's nice and tight. This would have already be, well, like I said, 4. I think, make sure this pulls out. I think self-filming as a whole is like its own art form. So I'm gonna pull, I'm gonna lean a little bit, breathe. A little to the right, but it's in there. So that's the perfect angle. So it's just me facing the target. That's primarily. So I'm going to do another version now. That's the most likely. So That's like the most likely head-on, perfect angle. We'll do one more and see how we do. So far, I think I'm inspired to do this because shooting the 3D is pretty great. Got a neighbor, she's probably filming me, but it's all good. At least they know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, so or that I'm not just in a tree causing any nonsense. So pull that out. We've already ranged it. Okay, pull out. Leaning. Make sure my body's good. Boom. So a little to the right of the center. So we'll see if that has to be adjusted based on if I'm shooting flat. Could be me moving. But so far, pretty good. We'll do one more. Now, bullseye. So that was me. So that's it. Ooh. Hey, thanks for watching the video. And this is just a quick video I wanted to do for folks. We talked about the fundamentals of kind of getting to a tree. We just never showed you how I shoot out of a tree. This is like the perfect scenario. There are other angles we could show, but just want to show you kind of how it can be, and just getting comfortable in the saddle, feet position, being comfortable with your position, leaning. The one thing you don't have is you don't have a tree or something to balance off of, so your body becomes and body placement becomes super important when you're in the saddle, and that's where that comfort lies. It becomes super important. Kind of why sometimes I will either have my suspenders up, so but I have a 2 panel saddle, so kind of covers me the whole way. But just getting comfortable doing the things, doing them well, and just practicing. Let's do this. So did a couple tests, runs. Let's see. So this would be most direct, perfect, perfect shot. Back, comfortable. Boom, a little low, but that was it. So felt pretty confident doing this. First target, first couple shots were low, trying to get everything under control, but that's it. Being comfortable in your gear is essential to this whole process, and having a setup. Not only practicing your setup via by just climbing, but also just shooting in the tree and getting after it. Short video, just wanted to kind of get someone's attention and see if this helps. Practice, 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 making sure you're comfortable with that. That's pretty good. So one more time, I'm gonna actually, did I bring my other, no, I didn't bring it, it's on the ground. But that's it. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully this adds some perspective to saddle hunting and what you got to do. Um, Again, leaning back, making sure that you're comfortable, and then utilizing your tools. Like on your sight has a bubble, so making sure you're looking down, making sure that bubble's level so you don't have any twerk in your bow, so you know that most likely your bow will go out. But just shooting a couple shots, making sure that my stuff's fundamentally sound and that I'm comfortable with my equipment. And this goes with anything, and this also goes with just practice. Again, fire got under me with doing the 3D targeting, so kind of just wanted to go up here, send a couple shots, and film, and hope you guys like it. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully you're liking all the content. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm probably going to send one more arrow. I brought 8 arrows out. I only shot 4, so I got one more. So I'm going to shoot that and go on my way. Appreciate you guys for watching. Again, this is my quick setup. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Thank you for watching. Outdoors with Greg. Thanks, guys. Bye.